Hi Jennifer, how you doing? I have a bunch of stuff up here and I think I'm ready. I've been looking at your work and compiling my thoughts and let's get started, okay? So we start with corporate design and this is your business card. That's your logo. Um, so business card and envelope, letterhead, car magnet, that's fine. It's label, but car magnet's just fine. Then you have the hat, coffee mug. That's portfolio ready. This section is ready to go. Um, okay, moving on. Let's go back to the list and see what else we have. Corporate identity. Oh, the rest of corporate identity. Oh, wait a second. You have, oh no, you do have that. Where are we? Yeah, you need something else. You need one more item. You need two items from the following for one existing company. You have the letterhead and that stuff, but you need a style guide, environmental graphics, or a logo sheet. And I'm not seeing that. So we're a little bit shy on corporate identity. Okay, moving forward, we have the website. Now this website looks good, but you're only showing um, 2 pages. We need to get into 3 pages deep on this and also include a URL if that is at all possible. And then, you know what? I want you to take a look at something over here. Where the heck is it? I'll just open this guy up again. And I'm sure that I've said this before, and I'm sure you probably already looked at this, but take a look at these announcements that I posted last week and earlier this week. Take a look all the way from this Ultimate Guide to Portfolio Preparation all the way up to how to design using a grid. And there's a couple of examples in here. And in these examples, there are I don't know, I might as well show you, right? Well, let's just take a look. I just wanted to show you some of the different ways that students are presenting their work so that you can see kind of what you're up against. Okay, so I want you to take a look at this. This is located in the classroom and it's under that announcement called Student PDF Portfolio Examples. And there's just some really nice setup and some really good ideas in here. And I'd like you to take a look at that for maybe some interesting ideas of how to present your own work. Okay, but I just want you to be aware that there's all sorts of stuff in here. There's another one, another student example there. Here's what a real portfolio book, where I show you an actual portfolio book. Then I have corporate identity examples, and then what a student portfolio might look like. This is a real book. This is different kind of considerations, and then there's just all sorts of stuff in here. So hopefully when you climb back on track, you can spend some time in there for ideas on how to present things like that website. Okay, you'll see what I mean when you get in there. Okay, this piece right here, publication design. So what do we have here? We have basically an interior spread, and that's a great start. But if we take a closer look at publication design, I'm sorry to keep popping these windows open back and forth like this. You're probably getting dizzy. But I've got so much on my screen here. So for publication design, you need an annual report, publication design, cover, table of contents, and at least one spread. So this isn't covering publication design just yet. However, what I think we can do here is create a cover and a table of contents for this that might be part of the same magazine or the same publication. And then submit those and you'll be done with publication design. Your digital graphics design, I've got no problem. These are ready to go. These are great. Package design, this looks good. Nice production file. Good job there. Oh, I see. Good job. Excellent. Very, very good. Very good. Very good. Now, what I would suggest is going straight from that shot to that shot or a couple of those shots so that we can just get a transition from production file to the actual carton. Okay, so give us a shot with the carton with a couple of, like this shot right here. And then your other shots are good. This looks good. I mean, this piece looks good, but I do want to draw your attention to one thing, and that is some suggestions on how to photograph your work. Now, I don't know what kind of camera you have or what kind of camera you have access to. However, here is this is called Just Creative. And if you just remember how to photograph your portfolio work in 6 simple steps at Just Creative, you can just go ahead and Google this, and you can see really some really good ideas on how to make yourself a little studio with just like this, just things laying around your house. And well, let me show you some results. Here are some results. Okay, look how nice that looks with that background, as opposed to shooting like on a desk or something like that. I know you've got yours set up, but I think that, I mean, yours are pretty good. They're not bad at all. But definitely take a look at that. And it shows you some different ways to place your work and place it at different angles and such when you're shooting it, just to make it a little bit more visually interesting. And then if that's not enough, go ahead and just do some other visual research on your own with web searches regarding exactly this, how to photograph your work. There's stuff out there. If you just have an iPhone or just have a phone camera, there's plenty of resources on how to shoot just using your phone camera. You know how it is. I mean, you can find anything out there. Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So good job. Pretty good job, definitely. So if you have any questions on where to go on what I was saying about things like this, or when I was talking about mocking that up, just let me know. But I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Once you take a look at those announcements over there, in the course announcements area, I think it'll really all start to become very clear. All right, that's all I have. Good job. Thanks so much for getting your work in.